Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Devon. All right, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, so I'm going to preface this video in two parts, right? The first part, I want to talk about how when College Football 26 was dropping, they was doing the gameplay deep dive trailer about physics-based tackling and all this other good stuff, and height, weight, momentum, meaning, having a bigger part in it than last year, positioning, player input, and all this other type of stuff, right? Now, I'm going to preface this in the second part, and I mean heavy on the height, weight, and momentum part of that first part, too. Jaden Ott and Grayson Howard are the two players that are going to be under the spotlight right now, under the microscope, if you will. Jaden Ott is 6 foot in this game, 207. You also have Grayson Howard, 6'4", 232 in College Football 26. Now, here's the thing. If you just look at those two stats, you would think that Grayson Howard running downhill should be enough to, push Jaden Ott back. Not even push Jaden Ott back, but more or less just, if I'm going to lay the hammer, that should be enough to pretty much just go ahead and lay him out completely, right? But there should be no forward progress, period. So you roll the clip, and as you can see, Grayson Howard is running downhill to go and make that stop, and then you see him take a quick little stumble back as if he's Derrick Henry or some shit. And then he all of a sudden goes from little to no movement at all whatsoever to now in hyperspeed to make that hurdle over somebody's in front of him, a contextual hurdle, and then he scores, like, effortlessly. Like, he does this in his sleep. What the fuck type of game is this? Like, what are we playing here? You know what I mean? Like, this type of gameplay just, it makes me cringe, because it's like, y'all try to champion this game as being a fun, great game, and it's the furthest thing from it. When you're trying to compete and you're trying to get the better of your opponent, you can't sit here and think that this type of gameplay is okay. And what's even crazier than that is the play before that, a lineman took him down, right? No forward progress whatsoever. I had no struggle taking him down then. No forward progress. The lineman took him down and even got help. But that very same play that I just told you about, right after that, he all of a sudden gets this tank ability, and he doesn't have any of that at all whatsoever. He becomes this tank and act like can't nobody bring him down, and he's just so strong all of a sudden. So where's this height, weight, and momentum that you guys have been constantly championing every single time that EA drops a football game, especially college football? And I'm sick of the crowd that all they do is sip the highest grade of copium and keep making excuses for this piece of shit product. I can't stand when they get on here and talk about, oh man, it's college football, things like that happen. It's unpredictable like that. Sometimes they don't make tackles like that, or sometimes not all the time they make hit sticks like that. I mean, it happens, but it's still a fun game. I enjoy it, man. I mean, if you don't like it, I don't think you should play it, bro. I mean, shut the fuck up, man. I'm so tired of y'all. I'm tired of that crowd. I'm sick of it. Bordeaux already came out and said that the honeymoon phase for him was over with. And I think it should have been quicker than that. But, hey, it's cool. Everybody has their own moments. I understand that. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But it's a shame that this is what we're relegated to when it comes to college football. It's a shame that you can't uphold your own word about height, weight, and momentum and physics-based tackling. It's a shame that you can't have a consistent, cohesive product, because your game engine is so graphics based and it has zero to do with animations and actual war in the trenches and everything that the Ignite engine had. We don't get a crumb of that over on the Frostbite engine. We don't get a crumb of that. But yet we're continuing to be susceptible to this arcadey gameplay. This game is way too arcadey for me. It's way too arcadey. I don't see how y'all think that it's fun to play a game where we go back and forth on touchdowns, and whoever scores the last touchdown and they don't score back, oh man, yeah, good game. Yeah, that was fun. Hey, yeah, man, that was fun too. Bro, we're literally one art shade away from slapping EA Sports big on this game and saying it's college football street. We might as well call it that at this point, because that's essentially what it's turning into. This game is a pile of shit. Okay? There's no amount of update that you can fix. There's no update that you can push out to overhaul or revamp this game. The damage is already done. But the casual community will eat everything up that's given to them because they're so happy that college football is back. They don't care what it is. They don't care if the next time that they pick a play and they happen to get to the line, that all of a sudden every player goes invisible. Or every player turns into number 56 on the game. They won't care. They just laugh at it, scoff at it. Huh, that's EA. It's all good, man. Let me call timeout. Let me fix that. How many times are you going to consistently go through that shit before it's like, okay, man, enough's enough. Like, what are we doing here? You got to call a spade a spade. Height, weight, and momentum needs to matter at every turn of the card, not just when it's convenient, not just when you want the opponent to get the upper hand all of a sudden because of dice roll or RNG, not because, oh, now I've been breaking too many tackles now, let's make height, weight, momentum now. Let's make that matter now. Enough of the dumb shit, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devine, and I'm signing out. Peace.